Supermodular is a venture studio that builds regenerative Web3 projects. We believe crypto can be good for the world, and we're using the latest in coordination technology to build experiments in funding public goods and creating positive impact for the planet and for the people using crypto.
Kevin Owoki is the co-founder and former CEO of Gitcoin, which sought to help Ethereum developers connect and coordinate on meaningful projects. In 2021, however, Gitcoin transitioned to a DAO. Kevin disassociated from Gitcoin last year after helping grow its grants program, which has now distributed over $70 million in funding. How is Supermodular the natural next step?
So Gitcoin has now become a DAO. It doesn't need a CEO anymore. It's got its own decentralized governance. It's created $50 million worth of impact on the world in funding public goods through Gitcoin grants. I'm now building a company called Supermodular that builds venture studio type projects, and sometimes we build on top of Gitcoin's protocols. Gitcoin is now a protocol in a DAO, and so we build on top of that protocol sometimes, but sometimes we just choose the right tool for the job. We build on top of a lot of different primitives in the space. As long as it's creating positive impact, that's what we care about.
Supermodular has actually been hard at work for months. What sort of projects are already being used?
So we just launched BiddleBox, which is a hackathon in a box product. We are running the Ethereum Denver hackathon out of BiddleBox right now, and there's thousands of hackers using it to coordinate their own builds at ETH Denver.
Kevin has talked a lot about the need to support public goods in Ethereum. These are things that everyone benefits from, but no one necessarily has a clear motive to pay for on their own. What projects does Supermodular want to support?
Gitcoin is known for quadratic funding, and they just launched Allo Protocol, which is a protocol for doing quadratic funding. We're looking at deploying that in a couple new places. We have a pilot in Togo, which is an African nation of about 7 million people, where we're going to be doing quadratic funding for their public goods out there. We are doing quadratic funding mobile experiences, and we're kind of messing around with quadratic funding being embedded inside of Discord and Lens. Basically, the idea is, what if we could have public goods funding protocols in our social spaces? So as you're hanging out on social media, you're actually earning for creating good in the world. So we're just rapidly prototyping right now and leveraging the builders on BiddleBox and creating an ecosystem of regenerative apps. My goal for this movement is to rotate capital and talent and attention from degen projects into regenerative projects that are having an impact on the world. So that's the through line for all of our different builds.
Gitcoin has successfully distributed millions in funding and put a spotlight on smaller projects. Let us know in the comments whether you think Supermodular will be as successful at identifying and incubating the next big thing.